Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and learn how to completely crush complex math problems without memorizing those slow, boring algebraic formulas. Seriously, if you've ever felt yourself freeze up during an exam the second you see a root symbol, well, this is exactly what you need to get your confidence back. When you come across an intimidating cube root problem on your exam, like problem ID A520B07, do you immediately stressing out? Your brain probably goes straight into panic mode, trying to remember all those complicated exponent formulas, fractional powers, and radical conversions. But you've got to stop wasting your time. I want you to completely forget the standard radical rules. The real question we need to answer is, how do we actually solve this in just 3 seconds? Today, I'm going to show you 2 very distinct mental math cheat codes so you can instantly spot the correct answer. We're going to completely bypass the traditional algebraic laws that just slow you down and drain your energy. Let's kick things off with our first clever workaround. We call this cheat code number 1, the magic plugging in trick. This strategy is all about smart substitution for the variables x and y, rather than trying to simplify the actual algebra itself. The logic here is beautifully simple. Since the question is asking for an equivalent expression, whatever numbers we pick must yield the exact same numerical result in both the main question and the correct multiple choice option. So the process really just comes down to 3 straightforward steps. You pick easy numbers, you solve the original expression, and then you just find the matching answer choice. Now, hold on a second because we have to be careful not to walk into a trap. Let's test the easiest numbers first, x equals 1 and y equals 1. If we plug those into our original cube root expression, the whole thing evaluates to 1. But notice how all the options A, B, C, and D also equal 1 when x and y are 1. The test maker absolutely tried to trap us. They totally thought we just test ones and get stuck. But we are way smarter than that. Here is where we make a strategic pivot. Simply changing our y value to 2 breaks that tie completely. We keep x as 1, but we swap y to 2. By keeping x as 1 and changing y to 2, our original expression becomes the cube root of 1 times 64. And since 4 times 4 times 4 is 64, the cube root simplifies perfectly. That gives us a solid, distinct target value of 4. This right here is the magic number we need our answer choices to match. So, the crucial point is that when we plug x equals 1 and y equals 2 into the choices to find which one gives us 4, we honestly don't have to look very far. Take a look at choice B. 1 times 2 squared equals exactly 4. It's a perfect match. We didn't do any complicated algebra, and we already know for a fact the answer is B. Now, what if you want an even faster way? One that doesn't require any scrap paper or calculator whatsoever. Let me introduce you to cheat code number 2. This is the ultimate 2-second exponent division shortcut, and it relies purely on visual math. Instead of thinking of this as some complex mathematical law, just view the index number 3 outside the radical symbol as a simple direct command. It is literally just sitting there telling you to divide the exponent sitting inside the radical by 3. That's it. Let's do the math visually. Let's see this visual trick in action. For x, the inside exponent 3 escapes the radical as 3 divided by 3, which is just 1. So we get x to the power of 1. For y, the inside exponent 6 escapes as 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So we get y squared. You put them together, and you instantly get xy squared. Thinking back to our original problem, pure visual logic points us directly to choice B in a matter of seconds. You see the 3, you divide the inner exponents, and you pick B. No scrap paper, no heavy lifting. You are completely slashing your test time in half, pure and simple. The big takeaway here is super straightforward. Next time you face radicals, please don't overcomplicate it. Just divide the exponents, or plug in quick numbers. Empower yourself with these 2 hacks instead of letting standard algebraic formulas intimidate you. You are completely in control of how you arrive at the solution. So now that you have these incredibly fast tools in your toolkit, you really have to ask yourself, if standard math rules have been slowing you down this much on radicals, what other rigid algebraic laws are secretly draining your test time? Think about that as you prep for your next exam. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and keep crushing those problems.